What? I thought you were talking.
No, you are.
So we're all moved in.
Kinda.
Kinda. We are not unpacked.
No, as you'll see, everything is just kind of put everywhere. And we have a lot of work ahead of us.
95% of the stuff we own is in storage. The other 95% is here in the living room. We have nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
We've got my tool storage, which is not working out well for us. We've got a dual office setup over there, which kind of gets the job done.
Everything is a mess.
Everything is a mess.
Everything's a mess because we just take it from one spot and put it down somewhere else where it's also in the way. We still have no water.
No.
You want to explain to them what's going on with the water?
Sure. We have a dug well. This is the most important part of our dug well, and it's here in the kitchen. You got a foot valve going up through your PVC, and then that basically goes to the house, comes out of the crock, underground, comes up in the crawl space. This, after the last couple of days of troubleshooting the well, we decided or found out it's frozen solid. I couldn't get a prime on the well pump, and now we know why. Because you're not going to be able to suck ice through a frozen line, or water through a frozen line. So last night I tore that apart, discovered it was frozen, and now I'm going to rebuild it all, put a new foot valve in. My favorite orange big box store. Got all the stuff, new foot valve, new connectors, elbows, clamps, tape, the whole shebang. So that's later on today. We're going to try that and hopefully have water running in here. What we've been doing is we've been going through bottles and bottles and bottles of water.
Yeah, you don't realize how much water you use until you don't have it.
That's not sustainable.
No. The day we got here with the moving truck, we then realized that while Will was home with me for a week and a half, there was a windstorm. I can't open the door. There we go. There was a windstorm at the property, and we lost 2 panels. They were down in the ground, in the snow. Now, you said they're not broken.
No, thankfully they're MC4 connectors, and people that have done this before know they just kind of click into each other. Getting them apart is a bit of a job. You need a special tool to do it, or 120 kilometer an hour gale force winds. When the winds ripped the solar panels off the rack, luckily the MC4 connectors popped apart. So one of them got damaged. I'll have to rewire it, but it's just a matter now of getting the neighbors over, help me put those 2 panels back up, and then rewiring it all.
Our poor neighbors.
Yeah. But because they popped out cleanly, I was able to put the 4 panels on the right-hand side, able to hook them back up together. So now we basically have a 10-panel system instead of a 12-panel system. So it's not a total waste. We didn't lose half the solar panels, only 2 of them.
Yeah, we're very lucky that they didn't shatter.
And we've been close to running out of power. Well, I guess we did run out of power once.
Yeah. Thank God for the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max that we purchased. Yeah. It's not a paid promotion or anything like that. We actually did buy them ourselves. Our 21-year-old son, Travis, has his own EcoFlow Delta 2 Max because he's a gamer and he uses a lot of power. So he has his own, and then we have, behind all of Will's tools here, we have our very own. So we kind of just run the TV off of, and what else?
And we like to have the Starlink running 24 hours a day, so it's not like we...
Oh, I'm tripping over boxes.
Because we don't have any cell phone service out here, we have to keep the internet up and running in case there's any kind of emergency. So,
okay, so since we've owned the house, December of 2024, what have you done?
Since December 2024, what have I done? Well, first off, I had to empty this entire house. The gentleman sold us the property, and we knew this going into it. And I said it before. He just wanted to tuck his TV under his arm, grab his underwear, and go. And that's exactly what he did. There are earlier videos that show that there was all these china cabinets full of dishes. There was couches, tables, old mattresses, beds.
It was definitely a bachelor's pad.
Yeah,
it was a hunt camp.
A hunting camp. Yeah, everybody tells us how nice this place used to be.
We don't see it.
We're having a hard time seeing it. We're pretty creative and imaginative people, and we're having a hard time seeing that this place used to be beautiful. The other videos we showed, the hot water tank that was rotten, the bathroom floor that was rotten, and now we come to find out that the roof leaks.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't get any further. I put some plywood on the floor. I've got some drywall on the walls, and I almost went ahead and drywalled the bathroom ceiling. And it's a good thing I didn't, because that would have got ruined. So now we got to wait for the snow to slide off, and I'll have to patch the roof until we can get that fixed. But what else have we done?
The chimney wall, believe it or not, is an improvement.
Yeah.
The fire or wood stove, was sinking into the floor, so we'll fix all that. The other night, we've only been here 2 nights, I think, and the other night, or the other morning at 4:30 in the morning, Will got up to put some wood on the fire, and the whole pipe fell out.
This all came right out of the wall and just went bam, and soot, metal, with a fire going, of course.
Yes, of course.
Smoke everywhere, smoke alarm going off, dogs freaking out. So that was a early morning fix after another trip to the hardware store. Then, of course, the other things we've done, we ripped apart the bathroom, got the shower stall out of here. We've started to make preparations for hot water heating with the on-demand, which we just have mounted. It's not hooked up yet. We've got the inverter. We've got the batteries, the solar system.
We have 3 more batteries coming.
3 more batteries
on
order. They're en route.
Yeah, they are shipped and on their way to us.
What else did we do? We took down all the ceiling fans and the old lights.
Yes.
We got rid of his...
This not the sloped, but what were they doing? They were...
Oh, they were all... so much moisture here.
Yeah, they were
that all the blades
drooped.
of the ceiling fans had curled down.
Yeah.
They looked like retired helicopters. They were just...
Another thing Will did was this counter. It had an old cooktop range here. It was old, it was rusty, it was propane. There was a propane tank in the house, which I kept bugging him to take out. He took off that part, and all we did was go get a laminate countertop from Home Depot. He cut it to fit, and now it looks much, much better.
A little more functional too. There was no counter space. I mean, we've got a big kitchen and there's counters everywhere, but there's no usable space.
And then yesterday he actually raised the cupboards, 4 inches?
Well, you can see where they used to be. They went right to this is a wonderful tile job too. I think this was the original level. So I raised them. That's a good 4 inches. Maybe a little less on this side.
Yeah, we couldn't fit the coffee maker under the counter. We couldn't fit the air fryer under the counter. Nothing would fit. So he spent the day yesterday just lifting the top cupboard.
And it made a world of difference. Not only is it the counter more accessible, but everything's level.
Yeah,
or it looks level.
It looks so much better. It's not where it's going to be, but it looks much better.
Yeah.
Trying to move around without shaking the camera.
Okay, what else can we...
Right now, we have to focus on where to put all this stuff.
The gentleman did have a propane heater that wasn't vented. It was exhausting into the living room.
Yeah.
And he had it mounted on the floor with a propane hose going through the wall. And this was his idea to winterize it, was just to put Gorilla Tape, duct tape over it, and some insulation. So now I'm using the same hole just for our Starlink, because I didn't want to...
Which will be changed.
Drill another hole, but it's minus 30 outside. This is all covered in frost. I mean, silly little things like that we have to fix yet.
So much work still to do.
Yeah. And we both maintain full-time jobs.
Yes. Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Yeah. So yeah. if anybody wants to come and get some free recyclable metal, they're more than welcome to come and pick that up. The yard's full of it.
Yeah, it kind of looks like what Sanford and Sons here right now. Just missing the little tune to go along with it.
If we ever wanted a property to display before and after pictures, this is it. Because the before pictures and the before videos are just, once we're done, it's going to be quite an improvement.
I think I am amazed at how much stuff we still have. Like Will said, we have an entire, how big is that storage unit?
It's 8 by 20, but it has another 8 by 8 cube mounted on top of it. So there's actually 3 tiers of storage that you can climb up to, and it's full.
Yeah, and we got rid of so much to move here because we realized we're going from a 2,500 square foot house down to 960 square feet. So we got rid of so much, including the dining room set that I love so much. We're kind of just using the former owner's table.
Yeah, that's the one thing we kept, I think.
Yeah.
That and the chair.
But look at all the stuff. This is literally just the kitchen stuff and any kind of fabric, clothing, or anything like that, which I'm putting in vacuum bags right now and sealing and putting them under our bed. I have no idea where we're putting all of this. So
we spent weeks, if not months, trying to empty our old shop. We had 4 storage lockers in there of our own, on our own property, that were full of stuff that we absolutely couldn't live without.
Right.
And we gave stuff away. We sold stuff. We threw other stuff out that was just junk.
The amount of stuff we gave away was unbelievable. We literally had, at least 20 boxes full of stuff, and we posted it online and just said, come and get whatever you want. And we had people coming and just rummaging through those boxes and taking what they wanted. It was all free.
They were flocking like seagulls. It was crazy. But that people that are thinking of downsizing, doing what we're doing, going from a normal house to a cabin, you've got to really take stock of your inventory.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just choose what you can't live without.
My tools alone.
Yes.
Which, granted, I didn't get rid of very many, if any.
Because you're going to use them all. I'm tripping over boxes.
We've got to build a little portable shed now.
Yeah, these are all Will's tools right here in the house. And he's building, I don't know if you can see it through the window, probably not. It's just the shell right now. He's building a little shed in a box, I guess you want to call it, to put those in it for now, until we build the shop. Once we build the shop, then that'll just be used for our wood or something. But it's definitely not pretty. It's far from pretty.
We kept the important stuff. We've got the nice couch, the recliner, the 75-inch TV.
Yes.
Yep. Staples.
We love our movies.
And we love our bed. We've got a beautiful mattress, and we had to buy a new bed frame.
Because we can't find ours.
Because one portion of the other one didn't survive the move. I don't know if it's out in the snow. It's still in the back of the mover's truck. I don't know. But anyway.
It's been an adventure. It's only been a couple days. Give us a couple years.
Give me 2 more days. Just 2 more days.
Give us a couple years. This place will look so different. And I think our next big project in the summer will be the shop.
Yeah.
Then focus on the house, because what we're going to do is in the shop, we're going to build a mezzanine, and that's going to be our son, who is 21, almost 22. That's going to be his little apartment in the mezzanine. And then we'll have the garage for us.
Yep.
We'll kind of be empty nesters in our own little way. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on everything that is going on and what the next steps are. I guess the next steps right now is to get the little shed in a box built.
Well, I think the next step is to probably get running water.
Yes, we need running water badly.
That would be nice.
If you guys have any suggestions or questions or comments, feel free to...
Advice? Yes. I'm not too proud to take advice.
Yes. Please leave a comment for us. We'll get back to you. We read everything. And if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and keep following us.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.